fire.
It's four-leaf clover. Make a wish.
Wish you weren't so fucking awkward, bud.
No ego on that side of Hollywood, is there?
Because maybe they're just as good and we're wasting time.
Why can't you just admit it's over?
Some people are in it just for the art.
It's too complicated. It's like algebra. Why you gotta put numbers and letters together? Why can't you just go fuck yourself?
Hey now. Not everyone's gonna enjoy this show. Settle in.
Yay!
Welcome to the show, everybody. My name is Big Trox, and this is episode 91. Hey, guy on my left.
I need all that, bro.
Hold up, had that same energy.
Bro, what is your name?
Tell us what your name is up
You're
there.
just gonna drive away. You can't just drive away.
Him on the highway trying to leave.
Come on. Come on.
Hell yeah, man. My name is JDirty. Thank you guys so much for joining us right here on Scrub Hop Talk. And the guy below me, repping that the anti-Swoop Nation. How you doing, brother?
I don't think you can say that.
Can you not say that? I don't
Definitely
know.
not.
Timestamp. I look at the banner. We look pretty one-sided.
If you guys are interested, you can hit up my down below for a little bit of.
It was aggressive oral that I was receiving.
There you go. It will give you that.
I kept coming up with lines I wish I had said during the show when I rewatched the show. I was like, oh man, we could have kept going.
Aggressive.
No, you know what?
oral.
You know one line that you did drop that really especially caught me by surprise.
Resonated. Do you not value your dick? I honestly think you should look in the mirror every single morning and ask yourself that question and answer it the way you honestly feel. Like some people probably don't. Cotton, you should. Like the more into your transition you go, I'm pretty sure valuing what you've still got is part of the healing or whatever, right?
I'm okay with soft. I'm okay with big.
Hell yeah, man.
I
I love when his mouth doesn't move. It's like he throws his voice. It's so good.
I can't say
It's like
anything on
it
this
truly
show
is the acts of the Messiah. Like, do you just get off the cross to do the show and then you just hop right back up there at the end, or what's going on here?
Sure.
Wow.
Yeah. Welcome to the show, everybody. I'm excited to be here.
It is episode 91. That was very heavy for the first 2 minutes of the show. I got to tell you guys that we went really heavy, really dark.
Hey, that's where this show's gonna go tonight, man. We're all liquored up, having a good time.
Hey, listen here. Listen here.
Motherfucker.
Exactly.
That's almost as good as her. Thanks a lot.
I know. They're all so good. All her quotes are
Thanks
good.
a lot.
Oh my god.
Thanks a lot, coronavirus.
This show's just
Thanks a
gonna
lot,
be me giggling.
coronavirus.
Oh my god. I'm not gonna be able to get through this. This is really too much.
I didn't get any of my beer from the shops.
Now I have a shitty ass. I didn't pull the
Oh
clip
my
of her
God.
saying I have a shitty ass. I should have done that.
Yeah, we can't expose her. Well, you guys, I don't want to get too far into tonight without a very, very important topic I've been dying to talk to you guys about. My glass is empty.
Oh,
Hey, careful, man. There's a beverage here, huh?
And we need to rectify that because I'm thirsty.
Rectify?
Rectify, but whatever you and prison stories have to do with tonight's episode is up to you.
We can get into jail stories tonight.
who's going first?
I've got my Tommy Knocker. Wait, I'll go first with the beer. You guys can go first with the other stories there. The Pickaxe Pale Ale by Tommy Knocker.
That's a good one.
It's a good one. It's a leftover from when I did Tommy Knocker a long time ago, but it's that or Bud Light. We're going to start off with this.
Was
That
that,
was
from the
what
same pack that you purchased for Big Trox and myself? Beautiful.
Yeah. I knew
Sorry, I
it
had to
was.
perform a little head on that beer for a quick minute. But yeah,
Tell us-
absolutely same one.
Tell us a little bit about the beer, JDirty. What notes are you experiencing?
Yeah, very heady. So I dropped it right before we went live. I kind of gave it the tap like it was a Pepsi, thinking, hey, that should do. A couple quick taps.
Not a Pepsi.
It didn't work. So you guys do your thing. You guys introduce yours, and then mine will get down from non-turgid, and we'll be ready.
You go ahead, Big Trox.
Okay, I'm excited for this one because it's another different one, kind of like I had last week. I'm varying off of the IPAs for a few weeks.
Sure.
And this bottle looks so fucking dope. This is from Odin Brewing in Tukwila, Washington. This is called Odin's Gift Amber Ale. Look at that fucking bottle, dog.
Wow.
That's sick.
That's
I do like
super
that.
Let me see the. That's dope. Yeah, I don't think
He's
I've ever
got
heard
crows
of it.
on him.
Yeah.
Or
And he's
is them ravens?
Is that
Um,
ODIN? Odin?
Odin's Gift. Yeah.
All right.
ODIN.
And that's the name of the brewery?
Yeah. The name of the brewery is Odin Brewing. Brewing.
Brewery?
Brewing.
Hey, look at that.
Odin
All
Brewing.
brewery.
Save your money for that fall brewery.
That looks
Wow.
dope, man.
That's fantastic.
Yeah,
I
dope bottle. This is a smooth caramel. How do we decide that's pronounced?
Caramel.
Caramel.
Malty. Caramel and malty. Looks delicious. I'm excited for it.
I'm very much into this. I'm not looking away from you. I was trying to see if that brewery did a pumpkin.
Did they do anything for the fall brewery?
Oh, they do a pumpkin. You're gonna have to look into that for me when that hits. That's dope as
Oh.
fuck.
I'll get you one as soon as it's the fall brewery.
So
Hell
I
yeah.
am
What do you
still on
got
that
there,
same-
little Trox?
I'm on that same Voodoo Ranger pack. I'm not sure if I've had this one on the show before, but I've had this Voodoo
Real
Ranger
original.
pack for a little bit now. But this
You
one
need
is the
$5?
Voodoo Ranger Experimental IPA. I'm not sure if this is one that I've had previously on the show, but
You know,
it's
you have
another
not. And I'll
damn-
stop giving you
it's
shit about it
delicious.
because that's dope.
I gotta be
yeah, no.
honest. I don't like them.
No, the Voodoo Rangers.
They tend to just be way too much for me.
They're
Like,
very
too hoppy.
hoppy. Yeah,
They're too the pumpkin one is like jalapeno
it's like a
pumpkin or
spice
something.
Yeah,
It's
that
fucking
one's intense.
disgusting. I
Yeah.
literally buy it each year, and I give it to my friend at work.
I thought
He
you were saying
drinks it.
kids.
No, he bottom opens it for me the way I tell him, and then brings it back to me. I'm like, "Thank you. You could enjoy this. Otherwise, I'd pour it out. It's that fucking terrible." But I need the can.
Wow.
And you can't save a full can because it'll explode.
Maybe,
Cotton,
maybe
tell
you
us
could
a
let-
little bit about that. Well, I need to know what is it. Tell me your notes.
You're really
hoppy.
big on these the notes word. I like it.
It's hoppy notes. So, well, cheers,
good.
shitheads of the world. And we know you're worldwide, baby.
Mine's not ready.
We were just talking to Greg on the Wednesday show. Greg,
Yes,
all
Greg
in
from
Australia.
Australia.
Worldwide.
Yeah, so if you guys are
Right,
drinking, thank you so
right.
much for joining us. Raise your glass. Salud. One love, everybody.
Salud.
Careful, man. There's a beverage here, huh?
Fully turgid. Fully
Well.
turgid. That's a new hook I'm coming up with. You guys like it?
It goes hard.
Thank you.
Saved it for you.
I appreciate that.
I did have a small thing I actually did want to discuss. It's not important to us, but it's important to us. Discogs. That's my topic. Trox, you're aware. This isn't a record store day thing. Cotton, calm down. I'm not going to show you what's in my box. None of that. This is from a seller perspective.
That's in like 45
Wow.
minutes.
And so I sold a couple of CDs to a gentleman on Discogs.
Okay.
I made the mistake of doing the uploading the wrong tracking number. This guy, so mistakes happen. It's not my style, but hey, my bad. I look back, I did 9 packages that day, and I just accidentally copy and pasted the wrong one to this guy. Does that make
Human error.
sense?
Yes.
Yeah. So I upload the tracking, and all of a sudden over the weekend, the tracking says that it was delivered to Waco, Texas. This guy is in Illinois somewhere.
Yeah.
And he is like, immediately, I actually screenshotted these. I went live on the pages today with all this shit too, because I was just like, you fucking prick ass bitch. So this guy says, dude, where the fuck did you send those CDs? Waco fucking Texas? My address is clear as day, and it says they were delivered yesterday to Waco, Texas. 15 minutes later, this is on the 23rd. No, that's
And
a
this
lie.
is all
Yeah.
on Facebook?
This is on Discogs messaging.
Oh, on Discogs. Thank you.
So another reason I want to say that, especially, I'll get to that point. And then 15 minutes later, this guy writes, thanks, man. Now I have to wait for you to respond, Discogs to step in and refund my money. Now I have to find these elsewhere because you are a fucking dumb fuck. Where the fuck did you get Waco, Texas out of Ripon, Wisconsin? Oh, that's where he lives. Okay. Did you make up the rest of the address, or is there actually Well, I shouldn't say his whole fucking address. Blank, blank, blank street in Waco. Jesus fucking Christ, he sends me.
Wow.
And so I just said, yeah. So I'm like baffled. You're freezing up a whole shitload, Cotton. So I write back to him and I said, so brother, Discogs does not offer notifications and I work on weekends. I said, I simply sent you the wrong tracking number. And I said, let's see. I don't even manually add the address. I hit buy the label right from Discogs. I said, acting like a child and attacking me, however, is uncalled for as mistakes happen. And then it gets delivered the very next day. So I add the correct tracking.
Yeah.
Gets delivered the next day. I write him a message. Hey, I see it got delivered. Thank you so much for the apology. A little sarcastic. Thinking he's obviously gonna humble pie and come back. Now he has just ghosted me. So I just did a quick search on Facebook of his name. I found out he's a competitor. You guys, he's another Juggalo rapper.
Wow.
He's one of the 10,000 rappers that goes by the name Psychotic, but it's spelled really crazy, so it's definitely original. This motherfucker's face. See, now I'm mad. This fucking guy. He says his quote on Facebook is, "I'm the most copied artist in the game," and his name is Psychotic. And I was so baffled. So I went on Facebook and I was like, if anyone knows this guy, on all my Juggalo pages, like a little clout thing, if anyone knows this motherfucker, don't mess with them. I just want you to know what kind of a dick he is. And it was so goddamn hilarious. That beer just spilled. That didn't go well. That's really foamy. Yeah, and 50 fucking comments of people just lighting this motherfucker up. It was a lot of fun. I just wanted to, it all happened today, and I was excited to get on here and say, don't be dicks. Maybe wait 20 minutes for a response, and somebody will get back to you. There's no reason to go absolutely batshit crazy and annihilate people and call them a Jesus Christ dumb fuck. You know what I mean? I was just so pissed.
Like, especially somebody that's doing the volume that you're doing. Like, I'm surprised that's the first time that's happened. You know what I'm saying?
It's not.
You're mailing dozens of packages a week.
Yeah,
dozens.
Easily. And people, when you fuck up, are usually like, hey, no worries. Hey, did you have a chance to see that message I sent you? Something. It says Waco. That's kind of weird. Do you mind looking into that, bro? And a week of no responses. Okay, I get it. But like 15 minutes later, he switched on me and was like, fucking gonna murder your whole family. And then I listened to his music. I'm terrified. Like, absolutely terrified. This guy's psychotic. His girlfriend's name is Courtney Love. I mean, these guys are serious shit. So anyway, just don't be dicks, because I get petty and I started getting so pissed off.
That doesn't sound like you.
Yeah, right? I usually handle things like that so much better.
Oh
No.
my god.
You never take things public or make tracks about former bandmates or people you've done shows with.
Never do reactions on a song called Fuck My Dad that's 10 years old and had no business being reacted to. Yeah, whatever, okay? Sometimes we deal with our shit through Facebook and YouTube, okay?
Yeah. Exactly.
Oh, fuck. Hey, we're gonna put that cat shit up. No, I'm just kidding.
No,
I'm just going to clean up my beer. You keep talking.
No, we're just, I want the folks to know what they get from us, and that is
you could just listen to us, which is totally fine, and get moist on the highway.
Was that like during the outro speech or something? Like, that's gross.
That's right. Yeah.
Oh, I liked it though.
Get moist on the highway.
Yeah, you said if you don't want to watch us and get turgid on YouTube, you can just listen to us and get moist on the highway.
That's why all those moms just downloaded the new app thing to hear us on their phone. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Gross.
moms love me. Oh my god. If you're a mom out there, you probably love me. You know what I mean?
What's going on with your connection, Troxy Cotton?
It's bad?
It's horrible.
I was going to say, I'm not bullshitting when I said that a minute ago. You're like, yeah, you're coming in and out of there.
Oh,
like
but
a
I dropped out
period.
and came back in. Am I still bad?
No, he just
wouldn't have
brought it up
mentioned it
after
right
he got
now.
back. Exactly.
You fucking idiot. Hey, man, your connection was pretty bad about 4 minutes ago. You want to talk about that for a little bit?
Should I stay in now, or did you mean it's bad now? We're not waiting this time.
You dumb fuck.
Oh man, that was funny. He's like, "Wait, you still?"
Well, I just want to say that the guy on Discogs is a dick. Fuck you, psychotic.
Yeah.
What was he buying? How many albums did he buy? How much
It
money?
was
did
a
he take?
$33 order. It's not no
What a
bank
psycho.
was being broke. It was Acid Rain and the repressing of Terror Wheel. So it's not even like it was anything crazy. And I had more copies of both. So had I fucked up, like, I will just ask me as a seller. You see, I've got all this shit listed. Maybe I've got multiple copies.
Yeah, you
Like,
see, I'm like
maybe
a 5-star seller with 1,000 things on my store. Like,
maybe have some faith, man. Yeah, and when I went online and I was just telling people, I was like, and I did some digging. Turns out he's a rapper. And I went along the lines of, he claims he's the most copied artist in the game, and fuck that. And I said, it sounds like he's trying to sound like Riddlebox if you ordered it on Wish. And I felt very proud of that one, because I like to drop the Wish thing on here, but I don't do it on Facebook often. So I was like, oh, this guy's good. He's current by being dated. What's
Good
the
reference.
other? Oh, the only other thing it said, his profile said former manager at Family Dollar or Dollar
nice.
Tree, or former cashier. No, C word, at Family Dollar Tree or whatever the fuck. The one that's actually a dollar. Yeah, I'm right here, Michael. Yeah, so people were just lighting him up on Facebook. After I went public for some shaming, I was like, here's a little petty post. Everybody have at him. And I got to read 60 comments of people dissing him and making jokes up for me. So it was a lot of fun.
Like tagging him in them?
Oh, I tagged him to the fucking post. Absolutely. Because I was like, look, man. Because once I found his name, you're goddamn right I did. Like, fuck you, man. Like, I don't like to be disrespected. It's not very polite.
You probably ruined his whole fucking day, man.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I hope so.
I really love that you did that.
Oh, one guy. So I told you his girlfriend's name is Courtney Love on Facebook. It's like a fake name, so I could say it. Yeah. Oh yeah. And oh yeah, everything I've said is real. This one guy goes, oh my god, he makes shitty music and his girlfriend's name is Courtney Love. Well, here's hoping she follows through with that one. I laughed so hard, but all I could do was hit the like button. But I was fucking rolling. Like, this is fun. So yeah, that's my story. What do you guys got?
That's wild.
That's all I wanted to talk about, because I was really angry about it earlier in the day.
I love that about you.
Yeah.
Wow.
And once I out somebody, I'm like, okay, yeah. I don't think he's here tonight.
It's still no good?
It's fucking horrible.
Wow. What does that look like on your guys' end?
You're extremely grainy and you keep like freezing, and then we'll hear you talk for a second, and then you'll be down here, and then we'll hear you talk, and then you'll be up here.
Wow,
yeah, it's bad.
That's interesting, because on my end, I look fine.
All right, so we're back. Cotton got his
technical difficulties there, but in the interim, while we were having our technical difficulties, JDirty got an update to share about the previous topic we've been discussing.
Isn't it amazing the way the world works?
Yes.
Wow.
So while literally right after we stopped talking about Mr. Discogs, he and Cotton has his little issues there, so we had to restart. We took 5-minute break. In that time, I started getting likes and comments on my post from this very individual that we were just discussing. And it's funny, he did not answer my Discogs. He did not message me back there. He did not make any reference to seeing the post, like on the post. He shied from that, since everybody and their brothers hating the fuck out of him. Yet I get on here on my post for going live now. I get for the show, bro, your post was hilarious. You want to talk about my music when you release shit like this? By the way, refund my money. So he's hating on Copious Notes, which I'm like, tell me, my hate on his music was that it copies exactly. He claims that he's the most copied. He sounds like every other whack ass Juggalo rapper. What is showing Copious Notes? Who does that look like? whose style is that fucking picture ripping off?
Yeah.
That's
Nobody. You know what I mean?
only shit that we do. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck him.
So it's still, and then he laughed at our post about that. But you know what? That's called fan interaction.
That's engagement.
I'm okay
player.
with that, baby. Hell yeah, it is,
Yeah.
baby. So we appreciate you, brother.
Post on all of our shit. Follow me on Instagram.
Hell yeah.
Oh
no,
your boy.
I'll have more for you next week because we're gonna have some fun because my thumbs are gonna. I have the day off tomorrow. Fuck it.
I've met you, and I don't think this is going away anytime soon. So
no,
you remember?
That made me laugh.
You remember that You're gonna love this. Walk down memory lane. You remember that rapper named Grover that made the Memory Lane song? Cotton, you remember this?
I remember this story. Yeah.
Okay. So did I tell it on here?
No.
I don't think I did.
You're gonna have to tell it. You'll know.
Okay. So Jay, for about a year and a half, was every week releasing a Howard Stern recap song for the week. And he
maybe like a year.
It was about a year, I'd say. Every week I would write Jay a recap of every single day of the show. And I would sit there with my fucking my pen and my pads and my copious notes, and I would write a recap of every week of the show. I'd send it to Jay, and then he would turn that into a rap song, and then we would release one a week for every week of the Stern Show. So we were doing that for a while, and then this other rapper named Grover, who had released an Artie song, and then the theme song for Memory Lane. Is that right?
Yeah, I was gonna say he did a theme song. You're right, for Memory Lane. Yes, absolutely is what it was.
And so he had his tie-in to the Stern Show, and I was like, dude's cool, whatever. And we were starting to get some traction from Lisa G and
the news.
Shit, what was his name? Brian Phelan. Brian Phelan from Howard TV. Brian Phelan from Howard TV reposted our video and was like, "This is great. This is awesome. You guys, great work." And this Grover
someone
dude,
on staff showed us some love. That guy, he was an old staff member, but it was an in to someone in that compound to see our shit and maybe spread it. So go on.
Somebody on Howard TV was posting about our shit, and then Lisa G, who was the Howard TV reporter, was posting, like, she was talking about us on the news. Like she wanted to get more JDirty on the show, and she said that she was going to help with the getting these recaps aired. So anyways, Grover saw that this video got posted by Brian Phelan, just started hating on us hard. And
he didn't switch on us. We didn't even know like he was mad at us or that he was even there. And all of a sudden
he was like, "This is my shit. This is my shit.
My territory."
I'm the Stern Show rapper. You can't fucking come in here and
you know how I've used the reference before, but like, get off my train. It was like straight up like that motherfucker. You're like, this is my shit. That was fucking great. And then even Brian Phelan at one point was like, I think I just started a Twitter war.
He definitely did. And
like, why are you talking shit?
So then at the time I had a really boring desk job and a shitload of time. So I just started trolling the fuck. I started trolling the fuck out of Grover on Twitter for a minute, dog. Like, and to the point where I felt bad about it afterwards, because I was like, that was a douche move. That's the only person I've ever done that to. I completely forgot that I did it until we started this conversation, because I was like,
wow.
I don't even necessarily remember a lot of the details of that. But I just knew you were more involved in the story than I was, but it looked like me.
Oh,
which was fine, 100%.
We were in a back and forth like Twitter feud, and then I was posting on all his shit. It was just unnecessary and uncalled for. And you know what, Grover, if you're listening to the show, come on the show. We'd love to have you. It's
and if you are very, very weird that you just happen to be here, but Matt Fresh, thank you.
Wouldn't that be weird?
No,
you just happen to be here. Well, we did get one new fan tonight. Welcome to the show, Psychotic. It's really good to have you. Thanks for being here. And
SCHCOPHACKT '7.
Nice. That's for the K at the end.
No,
cool.
Exclamation. My fault. I'm sick. Fuck. Just do this and you'll get there.
Yeah.
I was so
Cool
hoping I
story,
didn't
bro.
wasn't gonna take myself.
Keep it up, JDirty. I'm gonna let you fight this battle. I'm not gonna Grover this one. So I'm just gonna sit
bro.
back.
I appreciate. You know what? It's time I come into my own.
I'll wait for next week, and I don't need to fight for my women's anymore. My women's got this.
Hey, you know what? If I start getting notifications on my phone, we'll update you tonight and how this goes.
Oh wow, I love live updates on a situation like this.
Thanks for the engagement.
It's always a good time.
Come make some comments on my post. It's fine. I don't even
bring
know
your friends.
I don't even know you, mister. Who are you?
Fuck yeah, man. So yeah, that's what I've been up to. How about you guys?
It was aggressive oral that I was receiving. More of the same. What about you, Big Trox?
I was a wet pant guy back in the day. No more wet pants for me.
A wet pants.
That's also
guy?
one I don't understand. I don't remember what we were talking about either.
I don't remember that either.
You said no more wet pants for you. So
that's always fair.
I was just listening to the show and I was like, why is he talking about having wet pants? So I pulled it.
I do not recall, but I stand by it.
Okay.
I don't sit by it. I stand by it.
Yeah, no, things for me are fine.
Speaking of shut the fuck up. Speaking of the Stern Show, let's go into a little bit of a Stern Show wrap show.
I was just asked how I was doing and then told to shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
That sounds about right.
This show's abusive.
Yeah. Welcome to your band.
Wow.
So what did you want to talk about the Stern Show then? Because your brother does not count.
Doesn't count. Doesn't. No, I completely just lost it. We said that we were going to talk about the Stern Show.
Are you going to go?
It fell out of my fucking head. No, go ahead.
Is the cat shit up, or I'm so confused? Yes,
no,
Cotton. What would you like to say about the Stern Show?
On me.
Yep.
I didn't have anything to say about the Stern Show. I was going to talk about myself.
Yeah, what's funny is during the live show we said, "Yeah, we're going to talk about that," and I don't remember what on the Stern Show happened that I was interested in specifically.
All I know is the whole shit on Tuesday about Sal just had me dead. That was like anytime he
during
gets
the masturbation segment
during the masturbation game,
masturbating.
When he gets brought in for segments like that, you just know that whatever happens with him is going to be the best part of the segment. And like the caught masturbating game was like a 2-hour long game, and then they spent an hour talking about Sal's bullshit.
Yeah, and I'm still in the middle of Sal's bullshit. We can talk about whatever because there's no such thing as a spoiler with him because everything's expected.
Yeah,
but it's fucking hilarious. That guy has
dog
got some
visited
issues.
him.
My dog visited me, and they're all old stories that they get into. They're things that you've heard 100 times at this point, but still, every time they come up, you're like, Jesus Christ, this guy did all of these things. Like it's really, really crazy the amount of horrible things that guy has done.
Yeah, I loved it,
and he stands by it. He's happy with it, and he doesn't even give a fuck. It's hilarious.
Yeah,
horrifying.
I mean,
he jizzed in his own soda.
Oh, and then drank. Yeah, I mean, the ear.
Who hasn't had a little diet jizz every once in a while? You know what I'm saying?
That is my diet. You know what I'm saying?
I haven't. We all know what you're saying, but I have not. I'm not on the list.
No,
I'm out of the game.
Oh, you're so macho.
No, I'm not claiming it's a macho thing. I'm not part of your club. I'm not better or worse. I'm not there.
Thanks a lot.
Thanks a lot,
coronavirus.
Yeah, you're not even like identifying with us on the show. You're like doing your own thing.
Well,
sorry.
I mean,
if that's what it takes to be an independent, then I'm cool with that.
That's all I got to say about the Stern Show. Other than the Sheryl Crow interview, felt like it was like 3 weeks long. It was she was on there forever.
It was a very long time. It was so long that Cotton is falling asleep during our show now. That's true.
So,
Oh no,
that's
because the truth is that it was
really
good,
helpful.
but it was also long. Well, listen,
I
yawning
haven't even
doesn't
heard
also
Rosie
mean
O'Donnell yet. Is she after the masturbation thing?
Rosie
Who?
O'Donnell's not on the show.
Oh, I saw her face on the app like earlier in the week.
No,
She must have been on
no,
one of the
that's-
reruns.
Yeah,
She didn't make it.
Probably.
I was gonna say that's got to be entertaining, right? No one's mentioning
Oh,
that, but yeah, never mind.
She's always good, but was not on the show. Anymore, I prefer a staff day. I prefer a Ronnie day. I would like
big
to.
time.
I could just listen to 3 hours of Ronald and Chris Wilding and fucking what's Mike's last name? Mike Perlman.
Mike
Oh,
Perlman.
yeah. Now
Mike
with any
Perlman.
if it's just
love Mike
staff,
Perlman.
I don't delete any of it. All right, excuse me. I don't like.
I know,
skip
right?
ahead.
Yeah.
And I will skip some interviews. I've told you guys that before in the show. I
know.
don't love them all.
You'll probably skip some of Cheryl.
Oh, I'd be willing to bet.
And it was fine. It's just, like Howard said multiple times, you've been on my show like 19 times. And I'm like, yep.
Yeah, and I got funnier podcasts and other shows that I listen to than a Cheryl Crow interview. So come on, man. I'm looking for laughs. Make me laugh. Life is difficult. You know what I'm
But the
saying?
celebrity interview is not always hilarious anymore. We're getting like super
Exactly.
duper serious with everything.
Yeah, everything's like, oh, and you struggled with this and that. And I'm like, everyone's struggling. Tell me a joke.
Yeah.
Right.
Good shit though. Still, I enjoyed today's show or Wednesday's show. It didn't air today. What am I talking about? Good stuff.
Put the curtain away, bro.
Put the ketchup back down.
Has it been up the whole time?
But yeah, hey, Cotton just made a really valid point. It is Mental Health Awareness Month.
Is it really?
It is, and like,
wow.
We thought that's why you were dressed like that.
I was like, is that why I've been feeling like this?
No, I just got to say to everybody out there, take care of yourselves, man.
Hell yeah.
I get it. Fucking anybody that struggles with mental health issues, it sucks. Shit is whack as fuck. And take care of yourself. Take steps to take care of yourself.
Speaking of mental health and things that bring us issues and problems, happy Mother's Day. It's also that.
Holy
Today
shit.
is Mother's Day.
I forgot that today's Mother's Day. We're 40 minutes into the fucking episode. I forgot.
I didn't. I was just waiting for a segue. And you brought
to my wife, to my mother. Happy Mother's Day. JDirty.
Oh, yeah.
Shouts out all the moms out there.
And to Troxel's wife and to Troxel's mother, happy Mother's Day as well.
That's true. We appreciate all of you and for doing
I've already
the
told
thing and
the
stuff like
people
that.
in real life over here.
Yeah. I don't talk to those people in real life, so they're gonna have to hear it on the show.
That's fine. It's better
That's
that
true.
they get the harsh news this way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's what we got.
Hey, yeah,
Take care.
happy Mother's Day. I feel fucking terrible for not bringing that up earlier. I forgot what day it was.
Terrible, really?
Yeah, curtain pull. We didn't record this on Mother's Day. I'm out with my family right now, hanging out. That's what I'm doing.
Curtain pull.
He's all into Mother's Day and stuff like that because he has a wife and who's like a mother, and it's like it's like his thing now. He's like,
Thanks for giving me that kid.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks for the kid. I gotta make a big deal about it. It's like, get real. You guys are just doing what people have done always. It's not that big of a deal. It's like people have done it outside.
You're making it the bigger deal. Stop.
No. People have given birth outside in no hospitals with no medicine, and they still got babies. And it's like, you guys did that. Yeah, you guys did it.
So if they had a baby outside, they don't get to celebrate Mother's Day? What kind of fucking
No, I'm saying like being a mother like nowadays is like big whoops. Like
you have the weirdest Happy Mother's Day rant I've ever heard somebody go on. What do you have anything? Do you have any other prolific statements you want to share?
Yeah,
Get the fuck out of here, you son of a bitch. You asshole.
Cotton's over here like, I bet you it didn't even hurt, yo.
Yeah, we probably fine because like it was way more difficult way before, and like now chicks are like making a big deal about it. Like, come on. Let's get back to Father's
I want
Day.
everyone to make sure that you realize this is Troxy Cotton talking. This is not JDirty or Big Trox at all.
Hey guys, let me tell you something. Things that I say on this show are not only not real, I don't believe them either. So it's like, just take it with a grain of salt. I don't have to. You don't have to take anything I say seriously, or I don't have to take anything I say seriously, and that is an agreement.
I like
I've come
this.
to.
This is hilarious watching you like backpedal like this, or whatever we're
It-
calling it.
It's an
Oh,
agreement
shit,
I've
man.
come to with myself.
You're gonna have a bunch of like 8-month-old pregnant chicks beating the shit out of you at the next cotton show. Is what I was gonna say.
Pregnant chicks.
That's right. You heard me. I don't have to be good. I fucked up the sentence. You took down a whole like section of women.
No.
Holy
Listen, the truth
Oh,
of the
no, you
matter
did.
is I appreciate women and all that they do and all that stuff. Do you guys have a song to play? I'm okay with soft. I'm okay with big.
Awesome.
Happy Mother's Day, Mom. If you're watching this, I love you. It's really great that you're
Yes.
still. If you're like hanging out,
You motherfucker.
motherfucker. If you're hanging out and watching this show tonight, Mom, I appreciate you even more because
If you're hanging out watching the show, I'll be fucking surprised.
And if you're not Cotton or anyone fuck Cotton is what I'm trying to say. If you have a mom, if you are a mom or you're with your mom, happy
we do
Mother's
really
Day.
love.
Thank you,
Yeah,
guys.
we love the moms.
Yes.
Happy Mother's Day. It's
Yeah,
everything I
yeah.
said before wasn't real, but this is real, and you can know that it's real.
Hey, you've
because I'm
already
telling
stepped back, okay? Relax. There's a wall there. It's a small room.
you.
What song do we got,
How's my
Trox? Before your
connection?
brother's
Thank
like
you.
canceled
My
out of it.
connection good?
How's
Dad.
my connection? Your connection's great. That's
Yeah,
not
it's funny.
the problem
Funny, you
anymore.
got real clear. 30 minutes ago, you could have been like, "No, it sounded like that because of my internet."
What the fuck are all these ladies tripping about? Childbirth. Give me a break. What's our song?
So tonight's song
Is
like I
actually
said-
my Otis called "Fuck That Bitch." This is weird,
that would have been funny. I should have done
right?
I should have
What
played
song do we got
fucking-
tonight?
Oh
Number
my
I
12.
god.
should have played Heartbreaker from fucking Dummies. Or no, was that Dummies?
Yeah,
That's not
yeah. It was Dummies. Yep.
That would have been a good
Hell yeah.
that's one of those.
Good
Tonight's song,
1-2.
we skipped over Misidentified because JDirty's not fucking with that, and it's on our Spotify, but
We all make mistakes.
sure enough,
It's part of
Look
the
at Cotton.
fabric.
look at Cotton's headband.
Hey,
It was part of a multi-pack, bro.
it is. I got the rest of the multi-pack.
All right, what's our song?
Do you have shirts to match all the other headbands?
I was
Yes,
gonna
of
go into
course.
that too.
Okay, so tonight's song is off of the Scrub tape, which is
Okay.
a Scrub
that?
Hop classic. It's a classic.
It is.
as
The
you
longest
might know.
record we've ever done.
It's classic.
This classic. This song features a band, if you will, called the Trifecta.
Oh shit.
JDirty, can you tell us a little bit about this this track tonight, please?
Yes, I can. So this song was originally done by the the Pueb Lotus Pod crew is what they go by.
Major distinction.
Yeah. Sorry, asterisk. Oh fuck, what were their names? Adam Anthrax, Magic, and Matt Ladeau.
Yeah.
I think that was all of their actual like rap names too. So I'm not outing anybody.
Or Matt Man, I think. Was his
Okay,
name.
so I outed him. But anyways, these are the homies from Pueblo. We played a show at Herbs, as I like to call it, Herbs, because it's not herbs. You're not cooking with the place. It's
'Cause
Herbs.
it's got a fucking H.
It's Herb.
Yes, son of a herb. Weird ass jazz club that sometimes we used to play. It would have to go till like 2 a.m. And while we were bullshitting and drinking and just waiting to go, so we could we had to stay long enough to get paid every time. But then we just left right at 2 because it's a really fucking late night to be trying to rap. We said, hey, let's do a track. And they're like, okay. Well, that night they drove back to Pueblo and recorded the track and sent it to me. But also that night, Troxel and I and our wives ended up getting into a fist fight at the stoplight right
That was
outside.
the same night?
Oh,
Yeah.
I've heard that story.
Yeah,
Holy
that's why
shit.
my verse is, if you hear my verse references getting into the fight, I because it was all
That's crazy.
Yeah, it was that same night.
I was following the story, and then as soon as you said that, I was like, holy shit, that's wild.
Yeah. So they were like, we made this song that same night. I was like, well, hey, we had a fucking eventful night. I'll kind of reference that in this song. So yeah. So that was the same night, and it's all about being inside a computer and no, wait, right? Yeah. This is Link Me Up, right?
Link Me Up, yeah.
Okay, wait. All of a sudden I was like, because I did a track for them that it was also weird as fuck. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. All of a sudden I got twisted for a minute. So yeah, it's all about being inside a computer and linking up inside the internet, and I don't know. It's a weird song, but yeah, it was the same night we got in the fight. So I just wanted to share that. Yeah, because this song actually is kind of memorable for for reason.
That was the worst.
We won. We won.
I feel like, yeah, we did, but that was the fucking worst, man. I do not like fighting. That was.
Oh, I'm not saying that I do either, but
that was a really terrible situation. And I think about that often, like how I fucking smashed that guy down, and I was like, that didn't feel good. That actually felt really bad. Like it felt like I was preserving myself, but that sucks smashing that guy's face.
Yeah, it's not fun to do that. I'm not a big fan, but when it has to go down, fucking do it.
Guess I'm in a band with a couple of fucking lame chicks. What's the song?
I just remember the difference in wives. Mine was, it still is rather calm, and the one Trox was carrying at the time was like
Trox was carrying.
Well, yeah. What else do you call it? That was
That's
baggage,
exactly
bro.
what the fuck you call
that. She was a very vocal. Oh, it just it was an ugly night, but it was so much fun. This is Link Me Up, Scrub Hop Talk. Sometimes I go too far, but it's okay. I love you all. This song is dope as fuck. Check us out. We'll be back in 5 minutes.
Let me hear a dial tone, never ever. Modem beeping when I'm creeping, internal server error. Never catch me with a 404 message. I'm relentless with these internet investments. I'm popping up like an ad in your face, but you can't X me. Ignore it if you text me. Programming perplexing. I'm the database eraser. Mail it to you later. Hash your text files, then I'll burn your printer paper. If you're not a buddy, don't expect a request. I accept nothing less than top of your buddy list. Don't report abuse or mark spam on the box, cause I penetrate your girl like I penetrate the inbox. Minimize your hate and don't try to view the source. Never hide behind a proxy, dropping docs without remorse. Cracking hashes like chefs crack eggs on a pan. I'm addicted to crack, I'll code Firefox 10. Link me up if you wanna beat me up.net. Link me up, you can jetpack like Boba Fett. Link me up if you got a MySQL Connect. Link me up if it's time I should invest. Link me up if you wanna beat me up.net. Link me up, you can jetpack like Boba Fett. Link me up if you got a MySQL Connect. Link me up if it's time I should invest.
Link me up if you're just keeping me posted. Ink me up as being one of the most focused. This is just a reminder if you didn't get the notice. Peek through the blinds on Windows if you're not hopeless. Browser tabs on a budget, know that they work for me. Hope this dopeness awoken some foreign currency. Refer to me at pod-ent.com. With no service fee, the value is soaring, so search from me. Words are key, it secures what you are purchasing. Serious biz, include our Yahoo conferencing. Leave a comment if you have kind words for me. Precise font type with smileys, we call it urgent speak. True type is the new real spit, a new blueprint. My crew is too legit to quit, hammer time YouTube it. Loose ends get dragged to the trash bin or the curb. P.O.D. with JDirty, let these other fools get CompuServe. If you see something that's fresh,
link me up.
If it adds to the content,
link me up.
If it piques your interest,
link me up. If it's time I should invest. Link me up.
If you see something that's fresh,
link me up.
If it adds to the content,
link me up.
If it piques your interest,
link me up. If it's time, I should invest.
So when I sit down to write, you know I gotta turn my brain on. I gotta let it reboot if I am gonna write a song. Adjust my eyes just to monitor what's going on. Sometimes it is too slow, takes a couple minutes too long. But now I'm up and running, all my gears are set tight. And everything I like is gonna earn itself a click right. Much like a virus stalled up at a stoplight, I'll download the torrent of you losing at our fist fight. And hit the bottom left so I can see all my choices. Open up the one that lets me record all my voices. We at the coffee shop, backing up with all the broses. Pot is getting dirty, sending listeners into hypnosis. And we all finished up, it's time to bounce down the rap and burn it to CD. So take another blank up off the stack. Create folder every dirty jam that I could trap and download as complete as you unzip that new scrub hot track. Because you know that I'm fresh in this underground conquest. The dirty pot track is the best.
Lift me up. If it's time, I should invest. Lift me up.
Because you know that I'm fresh
Lift me up.
in this underground conquest.
Lift me up.
The dirty pot track is the best.
Lift me up. If it's time, I should invest. Lift me up. Lift me up.
Where the big girls at? Yeah, girls.
I mean, she kind of landed like it was like still like supermodel, like trying to be sexy pose.
Yeah.
She kind of tried to sell it. That was dope.
Yeah, now she's got a racquetball sized lump on her fucking noggin.
Yo, can I make a request? More skate videos. Like more. Give them to me. I need those in my life.
Do you
If they
like
end horribly.
chicks in low cut tops with huge nuggets on their head?
I don't dislike that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think Jay's bar in what song is that on BDC where you say if your top's cut low, we're probably staring at your boobs.
You
I mean,
probably are.
Just like everybody else on the trying to live. I'm just I that record's speaking the truth.
And if you have some, be involved with your kids. That's the point.
There we go. So link me up, man.
Because you know that
as it was going, I'm like, I'm pretty sure this is the one I rapped about.
You did.
The fight, and it was. So
as soon as I heard the bar, I was
Absolutely
like,
the
of
same
course,
night.
that's what that was. But I forgot it was the same night of that whole thing. That's a great story. That takes me back. That's,
we went back in
That's
time.
That's a 13, 14-year-old story. Okay.
Yeah, that was a long time ago. And I remember back when I wore the Hatchet Man all the time. And as we got in the fight, it was like swinging. So I'm beating the guy and I was just holding my Hatchet Man so it didn't get like ripped off or lost. And yeah, in fairness, I don't want to sound like we're tough gangsters. That was probably the last fight we got into. It's been quite some time, but we did well.
Wow. You know, you guys are so tough, and I think you're something to look up to.
That's just because you're under us.
No,
I was a much smaller man.
You're under us. No, I think.
Come on, bro. What is your name?
Is that what you were asking when you were punching?
That's what he said.
Face?
What? Yeah.
I need all that, bro.
In the end, they're like, "Call the police."
You were like, "I need to know what's your name."
Yeah, they attacked us. They attacked us, and we beat the shit out of them. They were like, "Call the police," and we're like, "What?"
Yeah, like wait, if there are cameras here, we're gonna win. Like absolutely.
You guys are coming off like really cool right now. Like
that's why I wanted a quick rebuttal that's not a common occurrence. I am not trying to front like we do
two
this
cool,
often.
tough guys. And if you guys run into these guys on the street, watch out because they'll
stand clear.
They'll knock you down, knock you out. Okay, so you guys better be careful.
I hit the hardest with my jokes.
If you run into my boys on the street, you better be careful because shit could get real. We're
gonna pull up with that same energy.
You better.
We're gonna treat you like this FedEx truck.
Oh, holy shit!
That on camera, dude.
That's so a real bad day.
Holy
and like 18 people are like, "What do you mean you've been sitting on this same location? I'm waiting for my fucking package to get here. You're 3 blocks away. What are you doing? This asshole's on a break."
I see you on the map.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
Do I
so
need to walk
funny.
over there?
They're gonna start blowing you up like the home dude on Discogs.
Oh, I know. What the fuck?
Yep. You fucking
No,
my
that's
God.
asshole.
Yo,
You
but
son of a bitch.
that would
You son of a bitch, you.
Motherfucker.
you motherfucker. That did not look that terrifying just because I imagine that dude inside that FedEx truck is fine. You know what I mean?
Okay,
Like
that didn't look terrifying. What about
don't-
this one?
Oh shit.
that. Whoa. Come on, man. What are you talking about? Of course.
Oh shit. Oh, that guy's new neck
He didn't
goofing.
have a strap. You're supposed to be strapped to the ladder.
No, I think he just hung from the strap. He put it in the wrong spot. Watch it once more.
No,
This shit's dark.
he didn't. No.
Hold on, where'd it
He
go?
didn't
Where'd it go?
get-
Where'd it go?
Oh no.
Watch
This-
it again.
This tree cutter guy. What is?
Skadoosh.
Oh, I guess not. Okay.
No, yeah, he fell, and that's.
I mean, you're
he's
not
above the roof
anticipating
line
it to
there.
like do like the ricochet move back. He's thinking he's in the super clear.
Oh yeah, he's crawling down and he's got the chainsaw in his hand. And then
Oh, you're
skadoosh.
right. Oh man, you're correct. I didn't even realize he had the chainsaw. I guess I thought he was
Wow.
up there just like talking it down.
No,
Homie
he's
is
chainsawed up.
supposed to have a cord or some type of fabric of some sort that is connecting him to that ladder. And the fact that
What?
he didn't.
A
A
tether
cord
of
or
some
a fabric?
sort?
Or
Some
do
fabric?
you work for the tree removal company? Is that
Yeah,
how you know?
no, I've
When you
just
get up
seen
on trees,
maintenance
you
people
just tie
before.
a bandana to your waist and around.
I
the,
would.
around
Yeah,
the-
he's missing your standard 30-42 belt strap that he's supposed to have there.
He's
That's-
supposed to
that's-
have.
This is a
pretty-
Binford model.
that's
Dude,
pretty
have you guys? Have
on
you
this
never
that's
seen
for removal?
You never seen somebody climb up a pole and do some work before? Because I have. Okay,
Yeah.
I did a job where I saw somebody do
I've-
that.
Been to a strip club. Thank you.
Yeah. You know what? The man has a point. End of story. Let's move on.
All right.
You don't get to say what you were gonna say. He won.
I don't need to. It's fine.
This has got to be good.
This is my spirit animal.
Niet vloeibaar. Dit is niet verhuis. Nah.
Video?
Nah.
Good dish, brother. Juggle
Yeah,
it.
video.
Juggle it.
Whoop whoop.
Nah, wait.
Oh, I thought. Was he flailing his arms because he can't swim?
Are you
or did
good?
He throw him up like he did.
Every day. Are you good?
He said that was fun.
Yeah.
I'll do this every
Du
day.
bist einfach, du bist der coolste Typ, was ich
That
jemals
water was
kennengelernt habe.
disgusting.
You are the coolest.
Wait, he didn't say that was fun. I could do this every day.
That's what
That's
he
what
said.
What?
Yeah.
Play it
I
again.
could rack myself off of Oscar's house every
He
fucking
was
day.
trying
he
to
was
act
trying-
like he was mad dope.
He was trying to act tough, but he was
All right, play
clearly
it
just
once
got
more.
his nuts broken.
And fell in the water.
He kicks off. He's like,
Nah,
let me
niet vloeibaar.
clear the
Niet
area to
vloeibaar.
make sure I have enough
Dit is
room
niet
to jump.
verhuis. Nah.
Video?
Disgusting ground
Yeah,
that I'm
video.
walking around barefoot on.
Nah, wait.
Yeah. So that's
Why
not
was his
only
friends
nuts.
trying to stop him? Why was his friends trying to
Look at right
encourage him?
here.
That shit's fun.
That shit's fun.
Are you good?
You fucking do this every day.
Are you
Fucking do this every day. He
That's
is
just
a
that's a
mental
lot of
patient.
intensity and that's a lot of pain. There's no
Yes.
fucking way I would be
'Cause
that calm.
Not only did he land on his nuts there, because the nuts is one thing to land on, but also that part on the taint right there that he landed on.
Farts isn't a problem anymore.
The nuts
Like
is one
that
thing.
side of the nuts is tolerable. The other one would have been rough.
The fucking taint, when you land, there's a nerve back there in that taint there. I don't know if you guys have found it yet, but when you, that thing, if you get that injured, that's going to be a bad time for a long time. You may not have feeling in the rest of your genital region. That's bad news. There.
This kind of sucks, dude.
Yeah,
It kind of sucks.
it
You're
does.
saying you wouldn't throw your hands up and go, "Whoa, this was a lot of fun."
I would be honest in that moment, and I would probably just drown. I would be like, I'm in so much pain. I need to drown right now, and I also can't show my face from the embarrassment that's happening. Like, the
And there will
fact
be
that I-
Yeah, don't let anybody know this did not go well.
yeah, I smashed my nuts and taint on there. I'd rather them just think that that's what killed me and then I drown, and then or I dive under and I swim far enough to get away from their eye line, and then I just start a new life.
I think that's really that's the real option.
I got 2 more here for you, and I want to know what you want first. Something funnier or more fucked up?
Give me fucked up first.
I mean, yeah, I was gonna say both of them might qualify for both. So you tell me what
give me
感
fucked
谢
up
大哥对
first
我的
and
信
then
任
end
啊
with funny.！
今天大哥喜提一台传祺 GS， 大空间低油耗，大哥今天第一天拿驾驶，立马找我来买车啊！感谢大哥的信任。Only
What? Wait, so there's no driver in that? Is that what I'm seeing? Is that like?
I think there
感
might
谢大哥
be.
对我的信任啊！今天大哥喜提一台传祺 GS， 大空间低油耗，大哥今天第一天拿驾驶，立马找我来买车啊！
Wait, what does that
感谢
sign
大哥的
say
信任
about-。
Only What?
Ouch.
That's the best.
Ouchies.
Do you guys think he's fine?
He's
fine,
good.
right? He's good.
I'm not sure what I think he is. I just couldn't understand if that was like a demonstration for like a car like yours, where it's like it will start on its own, it will drive, and it will not hit anybody. Ah!
A car like
Or
yours.
if he banged the little model and she was pissed.
We're not speaking the same language as that guy, so I'm not quite sure. But that one was fun to me. What do you guys think about this?
Okay, let's go.
Okay, so
Fuck
it's a
it.
snake.
Fuck it.
And this
Fuck
guy's
it.
like, I got a snake. I found it. I'm
Was
going to
this the
throw
funny
this
one? Get the
I'm going
fuck
to take
out of
this
here.
water snake and throw it onto this pool full of children.
That guy is fucking great. He thinks he's saving the day, and he's just scared the shit out of everybody.
Let the fucking
And it's coming
snake
right
go
back for
away.
everybody.
The snake doesn't even want to fuck with anybody. Like, the snake's trying to get out of there, man. Like, he's not trying to fuck with y'all. Let him go
It
away.
simply wants to be, hitch a ride on a nice warm boat. That's all.
Yeah, or it actually
Just looking to borrow some friction, baby.
It's
Oh,
just
that's
trying to
still so
borrow
gross.
some friction and scoop past you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Would you borrow
Yeah.
friction with a snake?
Yo, borrowed
Me?
friction is a great name
Anybody.
for a song.
Or
Yeah.
a heavy metal group?
Like, but in what way? I guess is my question. Like fucking the snake? I don't think I'm into that.
You're not into fucking snakes?
What a proclamation on tonight's episode 91. Damn, Trox. Anything else no one knew about you?
What else are you not into?
Man, I was
Fucking any
today
other
years
type
old.
of reptiles? Are there other reptiles that you're like, I can see myself fucking that? You see
He's got a
iguanas and you're
granddaddy
like-
fetish, so he's in.
I was just about to say, you ever seen an iguana? Shit.
Iguanas are sexy as fuck. Jesus.
Komodo
Christ.
dragons could get it.
Oh,
That's what I'm
man.
saying.
As long as
Oh,
she
boy.
trims her nails.
If you can tame a Komodo dragon, you deserve to fuck it. I mean, I feel like that should be a rule amongst nature.
That's the new
Ugh.
Scrub Hop Talk t-shirt.
Yo,
If you can tame a Komodo dragon, you can fuck it.
no. Not only can you, you deserve to. And the Komodo dragon's probably going to be into it if you've already tamed it at that point. So it's basically consensual.
This is like Avatar in like real life in Australia.
Yo, and let me tell you,
tame
about
it, you can
Avatar.
own it.
Now that you go into that, I mean, who's not trying to fuck one of those blue ladies? Those blue ladies were fine.
Okay.
Yep.
So I guess that gets us out of the videos.
Yo, I'm ready for Avatar 2 and 3. That's all I'm saying. Come on,
I knew
James.
2 was coming, and they already doing number 3 at like the
They've
same
already
time.
they've filmed like 2 and
It's all
3 and
shot.
4 all at the
It's
same
all
time.
shot.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, dope. Okay.
It's done.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Is that
James
why you're
Cameron,
wearing all that tonight?
You can bring one of those blue ladies right into my bedroom, James. You know what I'm talking about? Cameron, what's up?
All right. Stop being creepy. We have listeners.
All right.
I'm not. This isn't
I'm ta-
creepy.
I'm getting the fuck out of this.
It's not creepy.
Who's in the box? What's in the box? What's in the fucking box?
People don't think it's creepy.
So the irony of this one is I don't think Trox got my message of no box, but I actually don't have any merch to bring to the party tonight. I've only gotten inventory. I've gotten nothing that I'm keeping, nothing that I'm saving,
So
nothing
can
that's
you
not
show
for
us-
sale.
Can you show us what's in your box?
Oh, do you want me to do like Steve-O gathering style?
Yeah.
I love
Well,
that reference.
hey, that makes
I say
it
that
quick.
at work and no one gets it.
You want me to wrap it up then, or?
Yeah, I literally have not gotten one piece of merch this week that is not for the flip side of life. So I got nothing.
Take us out of it.
My box is small tonight.
I bought 3 cases of diapers, but nobody cares about me.
I love a small box.
What kind of what brand and size? I'm just kidding.
Oh, these are
What's going on over there? Who's in the box? What's in the box? What's in the fucking box?
What's in the fucking box?
But your box could contain one of these.
Yeah.
Go to scrubhop.com right now and ordering your
I heard that album is overplayed and nobody's bumping it and it's garbage.
Overplayed. Man, I want to be overplayed so bad.
God, I'm so sick of that group being everywhere.
I love in the Sheryl Crow interview. She was like, they play my music all the time in Home Depot and Whole Foods, and I'm like, fuck your stuff, Sheryl.
Yeah, I was groggy.
Come on,
Whole Foods.
No, but really, Cheryl, if you're looking for somebody, I'm like 30 years your senior, and I would definitely still do it. Or no, you're 30 years my
You're
senior.
90?
I mean, think about if Copious Notes was playing while you're getting like lentil paste or whatever the fuck they sell there. You know what I mean?
No. I'm hoping Copious Notes is playing while I'm getting aggressive oral from Sheryl Crow. You know what I'm talking about? It was aggressive oral that I was receiving.
Don't be rude to her.
No,
did you not value your dick?
Cheryl, I don't mean that. I really don't mean that, Cheryl. I'm just kidding. And I'm young and stupid, and But if you do want to go out and get a drink sometime, a glass of wine, talk about stuff, I'm down.
Okay. This was fun.
So I just want to start this week because my update is that I watched a recommendation from each of you in the last week, and I wanted to circle back on it. Cotton, I watched the Tony Hawk documentary, and I gotta say, Tony Hawk is a fucking quitter, man. Like, what is with that guy? He just like gives up on shit all the time. Like, what's up with that?
I'm so upset that you started this off like this because that was going to be my primary recommendation. Because
I'll let you go into it.
That off of the show.
Oh, I thought you brought that up on the show last week. You said that Tony Hawk.
I hadn't seen it yet. I texted you about it after the show.
Bullshit.
So what you've done right
didn't he talk about this on the show?
I did not.
I don't recall Tony Hawk.
No, I texted you about it after the show. So basically, what you're doing right now is being an ass. A hole. What else?
It's a simple human error. Why can't we start normalizing that?
You fucking idiot!
You fucking Jesus
piece
Christ
of shit
asshole!
Does it say Waco, Texas on my fucking address? You fucking stupid idiot!
Come on! No,
right,
what else
you
watch?
I thought we talked about Tony Hawk on the air, and I was like,
no, I'm going to talk about it.
I watched it.
I'm going to talk.
All right, guys. You're good.
The other thing I watched was Is It Cake? And we are about 5 episodes deep. And I gotta say, funny shit, man. Mikey Day. So for Mikey Day, I feel like he's playing a character that he would play on SNL. It's like he's constantly
just too long.
And it's constant. Is it cake? Like
it's too long, bro.
But he's playing it consistently. So I get it because I'm like, he committed
the
to this
right
character.
There, my boy.
And it's like he committed to the character and he's doing it.
Big time. He's not why I'm watching it, or else I wouldn't have been watching it.
Obviously, the main thing that I watched this week, I was
expecting you were going to talk about.
Talk to you two about the things that you recommended to me. I'm sorry that I blew your whole horse there.
You blew my wad.
But Ozark, fucking Ozark, Ozark. Holy
I've
shit.
only watched 2, so I'm very
So what I was thinking, guys, is that next week for the Scrub Hop Live, we do an Ozark recap because I figured Jay wouldn't have been done. I finished.
I don't know if I'll for sure be done by next week either, but I might be. There's only 6 more, I think.
You only watched the first one?
No, I've watched 2, so there's 5 more. There's only 7
left,
more. Oh, okay, that shouldn't.
We watched. I'm not going to do any. I'm not even going to talk about it tonight. But we watched all 7 episodes in less than 24 hours. We started it on Friday night. We watched the first 3 on Friday night. Then Saturday night, we sat down, like seriously fed our children, and then turned on Ozark and finished the season.
That's
holy
gangster.
shit.
Hell yeah.
Holy shit. So
good.
I'll leave it at that. We'll do a Ozark, maybe Scrub Hop Live 40 will be an Ozark recap. How about that?
That's a show that I'm likely
I hope
starting from the jump now and just
I might. It's only
because it's over now, right?
It's done. It's done. But it's so, and like even looking back on it, so good. They did a great job. Love it.
I loved every minute, and I'm ready to talk in depth. I'm ready to do a Yellow Jackets or Squid Game-esque episode about that shit. So
love that.
I'll leave my selections at that.
Jay, you got anything?
Literally, I was just gonna say I've watched 2 episodes of Ozarks. That's been my only TV time I've dedicated to that because it's crazy fresh. But to piggyback very quick on like a side joke to Troxels, so is it cake? Somebody on my brother's Facebook page wrote something and called my brother a puss cake.
Nice,
and although I didn't know what that meant, so of course I commented. I said, "Well, I don't know. I've been watching a lot of Is It Cake, so I just envision like, 6 real vaginas coming out on the table and then one made out of cake and Mikey Day shoving a knife into it." And I wrote that on the post. Exactly. And I wrote that right.
One's not cake. We need to get a doctor.
My brother's like, I don't know what's funnier, like that or the fact that you're watching a show about cake or so. I just it was really funny when his friend wrote that, and I wanted to share it with you all.
Shit. Fucking shit.
That's all.
Really funny.
Crazy.
I like Is It Cake. It's a funny show.
Yes.
Great show.
Enjoy your puss cakes, everybody.
We watched the one tonight with the produce, and like
they're all so dope.
What these people can do with fucking cake is bananas.
Outrageous.
Yeah. What about you, Troxy Cotton?
That Is a Cake is really good. I've checked that out as well. And Big Trox kind of blew my wad a little bit ago. But so I will say first, the thing that I watched most recently is on Netflix. It's a stand-up comedy special. I'll tell you guys about it real quick. It's Chris DiStefano, Speshy Weshy. It just came out the other day.
I like the name.
And it's a short watch. It's only like 35 minutes. And goddamn, I mean, I don't, there wasn't really a bit or a joke on there that I didn't really enjoy, at least like the way he delivered it, or yeah, that if you're familiar with any of his stand-up, he's fucking funny. But
I've heard the name.
He's great on podcasts.
So funny. I can't wait to watch that special.
He's fantastic on podcasts, and this was like the first time I've watched this much of his stand-up. I've seen like bits and clips on YouTube before, but I think this is his first like actual special that he's put out there of long form material. And yeah, he's fucking good, solid comedian. Chris DiStefano, Speshy Weshy's on Netflix. But then Big Trox mentioned it. It is on HBO Max, and it is the Tony Hawk documentary. Holy fucking shit!
Didn't we talk about this last week?
No.
We definitely did.
The thing about it is
he did about an hour on it.
Even if you're not a fan of skateboarding, because I've never really been a skater myself. I've been on a few skateboards and enjoyed them. But I've enjoyed the culture of skateboarding, and I've enjoyed watching skate videos, playing skate video games, the things along that line. And Tony Hawk, I mean, that game came out when I was a fucking kid, and all of those games were a big part of my life. And that was my only knowledge going into this documentary. So I was like, oh, yeah, I'm a fan of skating as like a cultural thing, and the guy from the video games, and like the face of the sport. But then watching it and seeing this dude basically going from getting to the top of the sport with just determination. The fact that he was not very talented when he started. He wasn't strong as the other people.
Just kept going, never quit.
The fact that he it all came from he just wanted to do better and do better and do better in this one thing that he was hyper focused on, and he became the best in the world at this thing, and in doing that brought it to the world stage. And you kind of watch him through his career bringing it to, and watching people in the industry not fucking giving him any respect whatsoever, to like recognizing him as being the best person who's doing it. It's so fascinating. And like as far as sports doc, he really what it comes across as is like, for me, like a long intervention of sorts, where it's like this guy is just an addict, and he's addicted to skateboarding and landing skateboard tricks, and you're watching him try to negotiate this addiction that he has and do it in a way that's like bringing it to the whole world. Really crazy, really great documentary. Even if you're not a fan of skateboarding, check that shit out. It's called Until the Wheels Fall Off on HBO Max. So,
and for our viewing audience, we're hoping that the quality of that is better than Troxy Cotton's during that story.
That's fine.
Hey, at least his audio was fine. But no, it was a really good doc. I'm glad Cotton recommended that to everybody last week when we were on the show, and not just to me in a text message or a phone call, because it's dope. And like the beginning of it opens with basically a 3-minute video of him just like trying to land the same trick over and over again. And it shows you like his mania of just like, no matter how many times he hurts himself, he just gets back on, does it again, gets back on.
Falls are hard.
And he
imagine so. Fuck yeah.
Dog, when they're talking about like his history of injuries and like the shit that he's done to like his hands and his neck and his spine, and he's so fucked up. And like, dude, the other skaters in the doc that are talking about like what Tony's done to his body, like he's gonna, if he lives to be an elderly guy, he's gonna have a bad fucking time.
Dog, it's
I imagine every joint is bad.
Because since it's come out, he's done interviews, and obviously all of this was filmed a long time ago. Within like the past couple of months, homeboy has broke his femur trying to land a trick. You know, the
last
largest
few months, isn't the guy like 60?
Yeah, he's like 58 years old, I think. Like he's fucking old.
He's in his middle 50s, and he was trying to land a trick, and he broke his fucking femur recently. And he's like,
but that's
just
the thing
now
that we're all saying.
And he's still skating. Like
that's
6 to 7 weeks after breaking a femur, he's skating around because
give it up, bro.
That's all, but that's all that it's about. Like, it's like, hey, there's this one thing that I have to do every single day. And it's like watching somebody pursue that is so fucking fascinating. So,
it's intense, Jay. Like I would recommend it as a watch. This is like from a human psychology perspective to watch this guy. Like he is fucking so determined to skate, and just like
sounds like it.
Like
that's crazy as hell.
Like regardless of his family or anything else, like he wakes up every day and he's at this skate park at 7 a.m. every fucking day, 7 days a week,
just
regardless of if he's
skater.
And
but it's not even that. Like that's he goes over it in the like it's not like he
never wanted the money
to be a professional skater. It's like he just wanted to keep on getting better at this thing he was doing. Like it was that was the impetus, and then it turned into getting world recognition and world fame and all of this shit. But it's like it reads as like the impetus is like just to get better at this shit. So crazy fucking documentary. Highly recommended.
The whole shit about him trying to land the 900 at the X Games was fucking wild. That was a really cool scene. And just
because I bet you remember that a little bit more clearly.
Yeah, because I was probably 13 at that time, so like I was very aware of that happening.
Right.
And I knew his name all the time, but I mean I don't know much about him other than he has a game and he's famous for skateboarding. And for a long time, I thought he only had one nut.
That's Lance Armstrong.
I said for a long time. I figured it out.
Or Adam Sandler. But no,
is that true?
Yeah.
Is that all you got, Cotton?
I didn't know
That's all I got. Everybody, love you. That's what's on Netflix.
Yeah.
I keep seeing this little bug crawling around, and I'm wondering if it's like a singular bug or if there's an infestation brewing.
You look like Walter White right now. That bug's probably not even there.
There's a fly in my meth lab.
He says those bugs probably aren't even there. You were seeing shit, Trox.
I gotta rewatch that show again. I mean, speaking of, real quick,
you do a lot of rewatches.
Better Call Saul keeps on getting better and better, and as soon as it's done, I'm fucking starting Breaking Bad again. Like
as you should.
Better Call Saul is on my short list, but I haven't started it yet because I'm trying to convince my wife to rewatch the whole thing with me because she's only seen the first season. So I'm thinking we're just gonna
you gotta kind of
because that
power
show's
through
so
it.
fucking good. It's so good.
Excellent.
All right. You guys want to take it down into the southern town or
southern region?
Florida, man.
On this week's edition of Florida Man. Sorry, my microphone was shorting out.
On this week's edition of Big Trox is freaking all like lame and stuff.
Alligator breaks into Florida's family garage, starts chugging Diet Cokes.
The alligator had diabetes.
I like this one.
Thirsty.
And he was conscientious of his dietary needs.
An unwanted reptile guest helped itself to one Florida family's stash of drinks after busting into a garage last week. Karen and Jamie Dobson were at their Collier County home watching TV on Wednesday night when, as they explained to WSVN News, they heard a loud crash. It was so loud, in fact, that they initially assumed it must have been a car crash.
Oh, shit.
The crash was so big, like Wicked, Karen told the outlet.
That sounds like a Karen.
The quotes from these people are so fucking good. What they found after checking the garage,
crash was so big, like Wicked.
Like Wicked was something
where
that
did
the
you move
Chicago natives, Chicago.
Yeah, exactly.
Something that Chicago natives were far from accustomed to. I opened the garage door about a quarter way, peeked my head in, and there's the alligator, Jamie added, according to WSBN News. Very quickly closed the door and said, Karen, we have an alligator in our garage. Something that, coming from the Midwest, we really haven't experienced before.
Wait, he said all of that to Karen?
Yes.
Like she was unaware that they had not experienced it or where they came from?
He said, oh, Karen.
Animal.
The 8-foot-long animal.
Of course there's an alligator, but honey, we're from the Midwest. Oh, you're right.
Yeah, you're right, sweetie. The 8-foot-long animal was quick to notice that it had been spotted as it reportedly began to back away from the couple and flash its teeth. The Dobsons called a local... No shit, yeah, right? Exactly. A fucking 8-foot-long alligator. The Dobsons called a local wrangler known as Ray the Trapper, who was able to get the situation under control.
Unfortunately, it's also Ray the Dentist, I'm guessing.
This sentence makes me so happy. Like, that sentence is
a local wrangler
hilarious.
Known as Ray the Trapper. Do you think he just has like those little like signs that you put in front lawns that like
100%.
for that's how he advertises his business? Like,
Ray the Trapper. They were like, call Ray the Trapper.
Your Diet Cokes, call Ray the Trapper.
He'll get that situation under control, no problem.
You need your Diet Cokes back?
He's probably the kind of guy that as he talks, subtitles just appear in real life. You know what I mean? Like super southern.
Even though it was now out of their hair, however, the alligator was still making life difficult for the couple, as it had gotten into a box of Diet Coke and made a mess in the garage. The couple said that they were preparing for an upcoming party and had drinks banked up for the occasion. There was Diet Coke spewing everywhere.
12-pack is banked up for the occasion.
Seriously.
They are horrible party people.
There was Diet Coke spewing everywhere because the gator was interested. Tore open the box, had a few cans, Karen told WSVN News. Probably thought it was beer.
Love that. Maybe, I don't know.
Maybe, I don't know. People have sent me texts and emails. Gator girl, they have all these comments. Crikey, mate. What a great birthday present, Karen. The alligator has since been safely relocated by the Trapper Service.
Wait, is it a Trapper Service or was it Ray the Trapper? I want to know.
It's Ray the Trapper. It's Ray the Trapper. He gets situations under control. I would also, Cotton, before you go, I would like to point out that this article was in Newsweek. Go ahead.
That's insane. What
Newsweek.com. There is a difference.
Relocating alligators. Do we need alligators for any ecosystem ever? They're just monsters. All they do is eat other things. We don't need them. If we catch an alligator, we should hang it in the street and make it a fucking example for the rest of those alligators. I want it dead in the town square. I don't want it relocated. Are you fucking kidding me that they would do that? There's a guy.
Alligators.
Did you just watch Hook recently or something? Are we like on some Peter Pan shit?
But I can't imagine there's a guy who's relocating alligators. Fuck that guy. That guy's the problem. Fuck you, Ray the Trapper.
I know they make alligator jerky. He probably relocates that thing to the guy who makes the jerky and gets paid twice. You know what I mean?
Fucking better. At least that much. Yeah, give me.
I bet you there's something like that.
Oh man, if I find anybody setting an alligator free somewhere else, I'm gonna fucking have my way with you, okay?
Hey, you got to do your thing, man. Yeah, no, I think you know exactly what that means. He's going to.
You know what that means?
He's going to provide aggressive oral.
It was aggressive oral that I was receiving. I'm going to provide or receive. No, fuck.
Do you not value your dick?
Fuck anybody trying to relocate alligators. That's crazy talk.
That is a good bottom line message. I do appreciate that.
Yeah,
fucking alligator.
Can we leave?
I've tried it once at Rodizio Grill.
Fucking alligator.
Florida, man.
Wait, is this the end?
We're
guys.
Okay.
Shitheads. Everyone out there. Friends.
Moms for Mother's Day.
Hey, Mother's Day.
Yo, Mother's Day. And hey, just remember, be thankful you have hospitals and medicine and shit now because it could be way worse. Go ahead.
We tried to bury that. It's like your mom tried to do you, but your dad kept hearing the cries. Anyway, y'all, we appreciate the fuck out of everybody. This has been Scrub Hop Talk, episode number 91. That's so dope. We are 9 away from goals.
I forgot to put it up.
Welcome back, sir. What? Yeah, episode 91.
Sounds like a Noriega song.
Damn.
What?
Throwback. We're here.
Shout out Noriega. If we can get on the story
in here.
Yeah, Noriega, if you want to do the show, we'll have you.
Yeah, and if you don't, it's cool too. Just we're glad you're watching. Thanks for the text.
Thanks,
we'll be here every fucking Sunday night, y'all. Every Wednesday night too for the live show. Twitch.tv/ScrubHop. You can join us on Patreon. You can get us on podcasts. You can join us here on Twitch. You can subscribe to our YouTube. Just be here with us. We appreciate you all. Where is it? Copious Notes out now. Get the CD, get the vinyl, or just bump it streaming anywhere you stream music. Yeah, it's Big free. Dirty Cotton and Scrub Hop. We are out there. We are doing our shit. So thank you all for joining us. You're the shit. Fellas, thanks for doing the show tonight.
You know, the only other thing that I want to add tonight before we leave is...
He in my car now. He ain't trying to leave.
That's my girl's car, dog.